Hi, I'm Courtney Herring, and I'm a therapist here at Worcester Youth and Family Counseling Services in Berlin, Maryland. Today, I will be talking with you about how to work through and process conflict with others using an acronym NOW. In previous videos, I talked a little bit about the anger iceberg, so I'm just going to do a little recap because it's going to come up today. So, as a recap, the anger iceberg discussed how anger is our secondary emotion. Oftentimes, we react in anger because it's a comfortable emotion to show to other people, whereas underneath the surface, some of these more vulnerable feelings, like embarrassment, fear, those types of feelings are a little bit more touchy to share with other people, so it's often easier just to react in anger. So, when we're having conflict with other people, oftentimes it is easy when some of these vulnerable emotions get brought up to react in anger. So, what we're going to talk about today is how we can be mindful of our feelings and react a little bit differently. So, I want you to take a few deep breaths and get into a mindful space where we're willing to open up without judgment of our own thoughts and feelings. So our first step in our acronym is N, and that is noticing what is around you. So when we are thinking about a conflict with other people that brought up a lot of feelings for us, I want you to notice where that feels for you. Maybe our chest is feeling a little tight. Maybe our breathing's changing a little bit. We're noticing what about that situation made us so upset. And we're just taking that all in, taking all that information, we're processing it, we're really kind of looking for cues about that situation and why it brought up so many feelings for us. And then our O is we are going to observe by opening our curiosity. So a helpful way to think about this is when we're thinking about a conflict, of taking ourselves out of it. And we're going to look down on our conflict and trying to figure out, just looking at the interactions, and we're doing this without judgment. So for us, it's not saying, oh, I should have said that. Oh, I should have done that. It's looking at the interactions of when this was said, I started to feel this way. I said this, then this person reacted this way. And we're just taking in that information without judgment. And then as we're processing that, we're noticing maybe some patterns of things that we didn't notice before of, oh, that really made me feel sad. This really made me feel embarrassed when somebody said that to me. And then after we observe and we're taking in that information, we're going to work on our W, which is willingness to let go of unhelpful or distracting thoughts and feelings. So this might take a little bit of coaching. So it's telling ourselves dwelling on this isn't going to make it different. It's not helpful for me to constantly think of different ways that I could have solved this problem. Instead, I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to forgive myself and this other person and show that I have strength to move forward in this friendship, this relationship, this interaction with other people. And I'm no longer going to let it bother me, but I'm actually going to be more mindful about a situation moving forward and take myself out of it so I can feel the way that I'm feeling and react a little bit differently. I hope this is helpful for you. I hope this is something that you will take into your relationships, and maybe for you, a lot of times what happens is if we react differently, another person's going to react differently, and we're going to constantly build and strengthen our relationships. I hope this helps you shine, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.